Time has certainly changed, but have we changed ourselves along with the time? That is one thing which we need to think about. There are times when the ultimate motive of uh, a child, the ultimate goal used to be the marriage. That once you grow up, you have to settle in life, and then you'll be married off. And that was applicable for both boys and girls. But after talking to my interns, my associates, and colleagues, there's a growing tendency of not getting married. Once I had an opportunity to talk to one of my colleagues, and I was told that the prime reason of not getting married is failing marriages. Secondly, uh, that sacrament out of this Hindu marriage, or say marriage itself, is vanishing. It's becoming more of an act of convenience, and that act of convenience is being, showed off in marriages in a lavish way. So things things have certainly changed, but this is the mindset of people living in metros. There are people who are there in smaller cities. They still believe that moment your daughter turns 18, just marry her off, without even realizing that she needs to have education, she needs to have a career of her own. She might not do a job, or she might not do business, or she might not enter into any profession, but she needs to have an education so that tomorrow, God forbid, something happens, she has something to fall back upon. I remember the case of one of my distant relatives. She was a very bright student, um, but moment she turned 18, she was married off. Unfortunately, after a few years, her husband died, and she was chucked out of her matrimonial home along with her two minor children, small children. This is the dark side of our society. You marry off your son, and if son dies, there is no attachment with the children of your son. This is something strange. This is not even strange. This is inhuman. Now look at that girl. What's her fault? She was married off at 18 to a family. It's not her fault. Her husband died. It's not her fault. She was chucked out of her matrimonial home, and she was, in fact, left to beg. It's not her fault. Her own siblings didn't take care of her, left her to die. It's not her fault. This is where I personally believe that you need to give education to your girl child, rather prioritize it. Giving education to your girl child should be the priority. Beti padhao, beti bachao. Why it is needed, I've just given an example. Even in other situations where suppose she's not able to gel well with the family, she's not able to adjust with her husband, maybe what they have shown at the time of marriage, they turn out to be way different than what they used to be. So in that situation, if she is not able to live with her in-laws or her husband, she has another life to support her. She has education, uh, she can, because of that education, she can opt for some career and then live her life. Why, as a parent, you need to stop your own daughter from living? You just don't know the situation, what's going to happen tomorrow. So if we give education to our daughters, and that also professional education, we financially support them, we financially stabilize them even before marriage, and then let me tell you, these false cases will also stop. Now, in my career of 25 years, what I've seen, just because uh, wife is not able to adjust with her in-laws, she wants her husband to stay away from her in-laws in a separate house, and the husband doesn't agree, he doesn't want to leave his old and aged parents. Because of this reason, the wife is filing false cases of dowry harassment and domestic violence, knowing fully well that these sort of things never happened. So this is going to save our society from these false cases as well, as she will know that in case this new life doesn't suit her, she has something to fall back on. And I'm still surprised when I see small girls who just turned 18, they are being married off without, I mean, brainlessly being married off. We are not able to comprehend that what if something bad happens. It's just like taking I mean taking precautions while doing anything, while I mean while driving, when you wear a seat belt, so that if tomorrow you meet with an accident, at least you're safe, airbags will open. Similarly, why can't you take precaution in such a serious matter? It's a question of your own daughter and her life. You go to the market and negotiate with a shopkeeper for 10-20 rupees, but moment you have to give away your daughter, you don't even think. You have to first make her strong before she goes into anybody's house. You have to make her strong, otherwise what will happen when you marry off your daughter at a tender age? She'll not be able to survive. She may not be able to survive. In that situation, she'll come back to you, and you don't support her. Okay, bhai, you come back to me when you, I mean, your dead body should come back to me. This is what parents do, not you. So in that situation, what she'll do? Then she'll turn evil. Then she will destroy that family to survive. This is what is happening. So why to spoil your own daughter's life? even if she files false cases, even if she turns evil against her in laws, even if her marriage doesn't go well and she has to leave her matrimonial home, and then she has nothing to fall back upon. In all these situations, as a father or as a brother, you have failed. You are indirectly and directly responsible for her downfall. So she's your daughter or your sister. You need to take care of her. You have to make her way more stronger to face the cruelties and brutalities of life. And life is definitely cruel.